So,
anyway,
you guys know where there's a fucking tower that you guys have totally never accidentally seen before,
Yeah.
and you want to go fucking fuck it up?
So there's hostages there, right? We got a letter, a note about it. Is that in the thing
Bro, we got
anywhere?
a hostage situation?
We do.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm a negotiator now.
Was that like
God,
a note
this.
written down?
Yes, it was in a note. The fucking Houndmaster, too many consonants in his name, had a note talking about the fucking hostages at the tower.
Okay.
His name was like Baldrin, but it had like 8 million consonants.
Did it say how many?
Maybe, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
We're off.
go.
Do you just take the road?
Yeah, why not? It'd be safer.
I don't know. Can we tell what's in this area?
A bunch of refugee caravans. There's a lot of farmland.
I feel like we're better off taking the road rather than just trampling over everyone's fucking land.
Let's go for a swim.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good thing he's not here anymore. He just beeline it.
You guys
Hey, we're
Yes.
walking.
fucking, you do anything while you're walking?
Just like early day, midday right now, right?
Yeah. What time do you guys want to show up at the tower? Because that might be important.
Yeah.
Probably evening, right? I'll be sneaky. Well, I'm not
Dusk.
gonna fucking sneaky at all, so I don't give a shit.
You're not sneaky, and two of us can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Sabina also a human?
She's a half elf.
Oh, right. They have some sort of not.
Yeah, they have
They can
low light
see.
vision, I want to
Alright.
say. I don't know, let me
I
check
don't
her.
actually. I forgot.
I think you have
They do.
dark vision out to 60. And if
Wait,
you have dark vision out then you get low light vision, like for normal range.
Let me find out.
Yeah, if I was rolling move silently, I'd roll a -3, so with a -3,
Wow.
so I don't really want to be
We
stealthy.
even at night, the moon would be pretty bright where we are, since we're kind of in like an open plain right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm checking the monster manual, right? Because
I brought it up. I brought up the SRD. I'm looking at it.
I suggest we.
You have low light vision.
okay.
I don't know. Night we could probably be sneakier, but I'm just gonna like look over the party. We're not really the sneakiest bunch.
Except Kyle, pretty much.
Except, yeah.
I mean, I also have invisibility sphere.
Oh.
Oh.
A non-explosion spell.
I would still
I
be
have a few
clomping
of
around
those.
invisible, though.
What the fuck is that?
I want to go there at noon and knock on the front door.
Hey, do you have the hostages? Well, I guess while we're walking, I'm gonna like pull Uhtred aside out of earshot of like Sindrik. I'll be like, alright, so here's the deal. Sindrik's a bit of a loose cannon right now. He's very agitated. We're trying to calm down the situation, really, and just try to get on his good side, okay?
I didn't know this was such a nuclear situation I was getting myself into.
That's a very accurate statement.
It is.
That is a very accurate statement. I know I can't hear it, but just from
Alright.
the skies
Um,
above, your character feels like that statement could
Should,
have been more true.
Mr. Grizz, is it Grizz I call you?
Grizz works, yes.
Yeah, Grizz. Are you like telling me to like compliment his butterfly wings or something, or like what? What do you mean? Like,
I mean, you don't
smooth it
have
up?
to compliment his wings or like put in a word in front of the wings. Just tell him. Just don't make him angry, okay? It's kind of like the Hulk. If you ever
Oh,
heard
okay.
of the Hulk, the Legend of the Hulk.
Make a
hey, watch this. Hey, Sindrik.
Make a knowledge history check to see if you know who the Hulk is.
What? Me?
History from Sindrik.
Are you telling me to make a history check?
Yeah.
don't
Don't
even-
actually. I do want people to make their listen rolls though.
Listen there. Shit.
Oh boy.
Yell
I'm
out,
sorry,
fuck you,
that-
Sindrik, right away.
That Hulk comment was I have like a negative
How do you roll?
3 to
How
my
do you-
fucking...
Strength. It's like
How do you
Hulk
roll again?
in terms of like, don't make him angry, kind of.
You
thing.
won't like it. No, I knew
Yeah.
what you were getting at.
Oh
but,
my
like,
god.
That's
You don't.
the funniest.
You Collin, you hear Grizz talking to you because he's talking to you.
I heard him so clear.
And Grizz, I need you to roll fucking. What modifier would I even use for talking?
You would use none because I'm just talking to him.
Okay.
Roll. I don't
I'm
know.
not trying to be loud. and
Chari-
boisterous.
charisma, but you pulled him aside.
Why always
'cause,
the charisma?
because it's a talky thing.
I'm killing it tonight.
Okay, everybody but Sindrik hears you.
That's probably.
I just look back with wide eyes and nod vigorously.
Hey, Sindrid. Drick. Or
Oh, that's-
Oh, God.
Sindrik.
I'm gonna look at you.
Did you brush your teeth today?
What the fuck is a toothbrush?
Your smile's beautiful. I love you.
I love it.
Sabina is going to
I'm
give
not
you
gonna
a
know what to do with
very
that.
confused look.
My look is gonna probably resemble the same thing, and I'm just gonna kind of say, thank you.
You're a strong, empowering Pixie. You keep doing your thing. Represent your people and be all you can. Pixie lives matter.
I'm gonna look to Sabina.
I swear he wasn't like this before.
How long has he been with you guys?
Only a couple days. He showed up around the same time that the rest of you did.
Is he okay?
Look, I party a lot in college, man. I'm sorry.
I don't know anymore.
Am I gonna have to put him out of his misery? Like, is he suffering?
I'm happy as can be. I love life.
I've
Well, you guys
seen
simmer
your
that over.
methodology, and I'm not sure that it would be any less miserable for you to do it, but I see where you're coming from a little bit, though.
Like, I worry about his competence.
I guess we'll see how this goes.
I guess, seeing how he's acting right now, I think I can forgive him for not knowing what I am.
I'm worried about your multiplication tables too, alright?
What is he? I'm just gonna smile and nod.
It can't be as bad as last night. It can't be as bad as last night.
I'm just gonna look at him and just smile and nod and go, uh-huh.
In my defense, I think I was set up for failure. I don't know. I don't know what Lance was trying to tell me, but like I tried.
Grizz
I do it
is
whatever.
like, you're doing great. That's exactly what I thought you should do.
I
Wait,
think
am
the
I?
general gist of what he was trying to say is just don't talk to him.
Am I getting my charisma advice from the most charismatic member of the group?
You are.
Mr.
really are.
Minus
Most.
How could I fail? How could anything ever go
To
wrong?
be fair, it's mostly -2 because he's ugly.
Yeah, I lost a point when I died. I think.
Can I give
I think
him
you
my?
lost two. No, you lost a point when you died, and then you lost a point when you got that giant boil on your face.
Oh yeah, yeah. God, it's all face ugly too.
Yeah, I can't cover it up with my facial hair because
It's fucking
Fucking-
hideous.
just
Cause
yeah.
and your facial hair had to get shorn off.
We need to do something
to
about that.
repair
It's
you.
horrible.
We need to do something.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So
Are we
So-
going to a
I'm
tower?
just
Yeah.
now very concerned about the mental capacity for this guy.
So what
Oh,
time
yeah.
do you guys think you want to attack the tower? The last
Yeah.
encampment of them, they had a lot of great bows, so I actually think attacking at night would be a better idea.
I like
I
the
mean-
morning.
Nighttime works just fine. If we need to light up the night a little bit, I can make that happen.
Sawyer, I don't have a club theme. How are we gonna
What's the
light up the night?
Stop that. What's the weather like?
That's a great question. What's the Fuck. I dropped
I'm
a
also-
dice.
I'm also gonna mention that I do have the ability to, I can give us some aid in getting closer to the camp before.
If you guys
Uh,
want, I can stake out the camp. I have the ability to basically go unseen wherever I please. So if you want me to stake out the tower beforehand, I can.
It is
I can-
overcast.
I can also do this. I can also make all of us.
I can go
able to be
invisible at a
unseen.
moment's whim without you having to waste any magic, though. So
I like the guy
That's
that's made
fair.
for it. This guy's the Swiss Army knife. For...
That just means
Towers.
it's cloudy, right, Bear?
Yes, it's cloudy. What is Swiss?
The Swiss Army knife, dude. Like he's got all the tools. He's fucking ready.
Is
Well-
this guy okay?
What is Swiss?
Can we see the tower in the distance at all? Like,
Yes.
You guys never had a fucking pocket
Can we
knife?
see if it's like got walls
yeah,
around
yeah,
it, or just
Okay,
kinda like a
Collin.
tower?
He's gonna need to know this.
Oh, I'm talking out. I'm talking
Yes.
real world. My
Yes,
bad.
Yes.
I'm not
we
into
know what
fantasy.
Swiss Army.
We know what Swiss Army knives are. I collect knives, so
Hey,
I
me
know
too.
what one is. We're gonna do this thing that whenever you say something obviously out of character, we're going to pretend it's not.
Good idea.
That is going to happen all the time.
Love it.
Prepare yourself.
He might have to just be put down.
Sawyer's evil now, isn't he?
Yeah, what's
Yes.
with the dog
Yeah.
that keeps talking about
I
killing
think
me?
he's- I'm pretty sure he's chaotic evil now.
I mean, I'm still chaotic neutral.
No, you're not. You got shifted last fucking episode.
Yeah.
He's reigned himself. He didn't freak out in the tent. So
Like,
I'm okay with being like chaotic neutral, leaning evil.
I mean, it's just chaotic neutral, but because chaotic, I'm just gonna kind of.
There is a long and storied debate about whether somebody who is chaotic, but their emotional drive leads them to harm others and destroys things, even if it's not necessarily malevolent. This is like, God, alignment debates
If
can
you're
be
chaotic-
fucking terrible.
They are terrible, but the way I
Yeah.
see it is if you're chaotic neutral, but you have normally evil tendencies, you're eventually going to shift over to chaotic evil. That's just the way it works.
I mean,
There's-
my tendencies haven't been.
Who the fuck called you a fairy before me? Like who?
Tendencies haven't
who
been
hurt
evil,
you?
yet you assaulted a bunch of people.
I
You
assaulted nobody.
Threatened guards. Threatened a party member.
I threatened guards because Lance was trying to push his way to. Listen.
We're not talking about that.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
kill
back-
in my sleep now. No.
yes, we're just.
We're gonna
we're
go
gonna-
back to the.
We're gonna drop the guards thing. Some shit happened, and we argued about it way too long last time, and
I agree.
and it cascaded into some events that were poor for everybody. So,
So back to planning the assault
So-
on this tower.
you guys are like, you're at the other end of the bridge. You can see the tower.
Is it like off in the distance a good ways, or do you think we could be seen just standing here like assholes?
Is there a
Uh,
river?
not any more than they wouldn't be able to tell if you're refugees or whatever.
I mean, I can pretty much stay invisible as long as I want. So, and even if they have a means of seeing through it, I still have my natural tendency to blend into the shadows. So, I feel like.
Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if we could see any like cover leading up to the tower.
So over on this side, over to the west, it starts becoming more hilly, and hills start forming around the tower. So you could probably fucking meander around some hills and blend in.
We should probably go if we're gonna be planning stuff out. Because it sounds like we're definitely not attacking now. We should probably just not be in plain sight.
You guys, you go hide behind a hill.
Hell yeah.
So Sabina picks up a stick off of the ground and she starts sketching around in the dirt.
Whoa! What are you doing over there? Not again!
That doesn't happen.
God.
You know, I liked his methodologies, not his attitude.
I feel like there was similar back and forth there.
Goldrin, he has spirit, but maybe he's a little enthusiastic at times. I can't say that
What are you doing?
him imparting his spirit onto our recruits will probably benefit all of us in the long run.
Right. So, how are we going to do this?
I like the idea of you scouting ahead for us. Jesus Christ!
What happened?
He
What
was
the fuck happened
slowly
to him?
drinking his water, and then all of a sudden he's leaking water out of his face and it's dripping off his hand.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
What, the,
Is this just the new?
what
this
is
new
wrong with
tradition?
you, Collin?
I'm waiting for the tower thing. I thought Kyle was gonna sneak shit, man. I don't know. I was drinking water and I
Haer'Dalis,
choked.
do your thing.
But yeah, Go ahead and do some.
So, how
scouting.
far away is the tower proper?
Fuck. I didn't make measurements. So you're gonna sneak. You guys as a group are gonna sneak up a little farther and
Sure.
find some hills. It's not that far. Probably
Okay.
a 15-minute walk, maybe. We're gonna go with that.
And what time of day is it again?
It's starting to become, mid-afternoon-ish.
And-
We're gonna go with.
Is it a straight shot to the tower? Like, I know there's hills, but can I see the base of the tower?
Yes. Well, you guys are behind a hill, so no.
Well, I'm gonna
But-
do is I'm gonna crest the hill a bit and kind of peek over and look.
Yeah.
initially.
The tower is situated pretty much right across the road. Sort of on a hill.
Okay. Do I see anybody outside from this distance?
You do.
Okay.
Goddamn.
So, well, before I get that close, I know that's not actually drawn the scale yet, but before I get as close as the map shows, I would probably activate my ring, and
Yes.
just as an extra precaution, I would also like to move silently.
Okay.
So, Love.
You think you're pretty good at moving silently.
I'd say.
Plus 29? Holy shit!
I have 14 ranks, 10 from Dex, and 5 from the cloak.
You don't even need to roll. What the fuck?
Your minimum rolls of 30.
Yeah, can I borrow some of his roll? Like, I'll take some off of his.
You think you're pretty good at moving silently.
Alright, so the ring only lasts 3 minutes, but I can reactivate as a standard action, so probably what I would do is periodically
Kitty.
deactivating it. But,
Yeah.
I am going to get close enough and just see. I don't want to go into the tower, but I kind of want to approach it and see how many people I can see outside, see if they have any fortifications, see if they have any special defenses, anything that might be useful to bring back as information to the group.
The outside of the tower looks pretty standard. It looks just like a watch post, not a real heavy fortification. In the middle here, it's a tower, so obviously, like, there's a wall and it goes up.
Right.
It's about 3 stories tall, so you have a pretty good view range from it.
Okay.
At the bottom, there's 2 melee motherfuckers guarding a door.
Sure.
The door is the thing that's not a wall. And at the top, there's 2 archers. There's
At the top of the tower?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved you over. Okay.
And I can't
Yeah.
see. There's no like windows or anything that go into the tower, right?
There's your standard like as the tower's going up, you have little fucking peepholes. There's some of those. There doesn't appear to be any real amount of light coming out of them.
Okay.
There's some torches on the outside that are lit.
All right. So I can only see these 4 people right now, right?
Correct. If you make your way,
I'll probably go around to the back and
the tower itself, the base is a couple feet tall, and it has little like fucking stone thingies, so it's a little hard to see over it. As is pretty typical for a tower, I guess.
right.
You do not see anybody else chilling out, but you probably can't know for sure.
All right. I don't really want to walk up that close to them. Damn. I'm gonna. So how tall is the outside edge? You said like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, 3 or 4 feet.
Can I attempt to, like, try to jump or climb? Not over it, but just kind of get on top of it so I can look over. Okay. Alright. Do you want me to roll jump or climb for that?
Whatever your method for trying to get up there is.
Alright. My climb is probably better.
Oh, I need to turn this music up.
Huh?
This stealth music.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stealth music is very quiet. It's very stealthy.
That's my climb.
You latch your arms over on one indentations, because it has indentation things, because it's a fucking tower. And you manage to hoist yourself up a little bit, and you can peer right over the edge, so you can get an immediate look at whichever side you're looking at, but you can't really see anything more than that.
So there's nothing on the left side?
Nope.
I'll do the same on the right side. Do it again.
Same kind of deal.
Okay.
Still nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to get close enough that they might. So looking at the tower, there's no windows that would necessarily be big enough for me to fit through, right?
You could probably squeeze your way through, but you'd have to sort of scale the side of the tower a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to climb over one of the walls. Let's just
Okay.
say I was on top of the right one. I'm gonna approach the
You're
inner.
gonna have to make another climb check for that.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. You hoist yourself up onto the
So
edge.
I'm at the edge of the wall
Yep.
where there might. How far up is the nearest window?
10 feet about.
And the wall's pretty smooth, right? It doesn't look like I can climb it.
Yeah, it's it's standard brick. You know, it has
Okay,
that.
well I'm gonna try to climb, I guess, first.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's an almost sheer brick wall unless you have something that you could.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a levitate potion
Okay.
because I have one of those,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna levitate and kind of grasp along the wall to help guide me up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get to the window.
And then float into the atmosphere.
And I'm still invisible.
Yep.
And I'm gonna kind of squeeze through the window as best I can, and see if I can. I have dark vision, so if it's dimly lit, I can probably still see. But...
Yeah, it's dimly lit. Make an acrobatics check.
Would that
Do
just
they-
be dex?
Do they have acrobatics in 3.5?
No.
It doesn't
They
look
have-
like they do.
There's
Yeah, just do a general dexterity check.
Alright.
Okay, you sort of falter a little getting into the window, but you have your fucking levitation potion, I guess. So you manage to not make. Oh, neat. You managed to not make a whole lot of noise getting in.
Okay.
You see those 3 tents. Underneath the staircase, there's a large dungeon-esque door, and then the stairs go up.
Okay. And you said there's tents here?
Yeah.
Nobody in here?
Nope. Not that you can immediately see, at least.
How long does this potion last?
I don't know, you're the one who bought it.
Yeah, but I don't know what we do for potions. I don't know if we have a certain level that we buy the potions at, or
Levitation.
because it's just a base
Oh.
potion.
How much did you pay for it?
The base price that's in the book.
Fucking 2.5 levitation.
Collin, what is wrong with you? These faces.
I'm just having a good time, man. Like, honestly, I just came out to have a good time. And personally, I feel like I'm being attacked. Like,
I think we used your level is the caster level, I want to say.
I think that is what we did last time we had a potion.
So it would last for 12 minutes.
Okay. So I still have just enough time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of levitate down to the floor.
Yep.
I'm gonna investigate the tents.
Inside the tents, you see there's enough sleepy shit, like sleeping bags and stuff, for 7 people. The rest of the stuff, it looks just like standard gear. The bigger tent has more lavish, I guess, lavish things. It has enough room for 3 people.
Any
The smaller tents each have 2.
any obvious valuables in any of the tents? I'm just doing a cursory glance. 'cause
Yeah,
won't
yeah, I
have
know.
time.
I just didn't bother to think if there's obvious value. No, there's not any obvious valuable tents.
All right. Well, with the remaining time I have, I guess I will. I'll look up at the stairs and at the top of the stairs, and I assume I see like a latch,
Yeah.
hatch door.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll levitate back up out the window, and I'll go out float back down to the base of the tower. And I'll try climbing back over the outside wall. Do I need to roll for that? Or can I just levitate over?
I mean, you can just levitate over.
And then I'll probably just make my way back. Potion will wear off. And you guys see me come kind of pop back into existence as my ring wears off.
Holy shit. Haer'Dalis.
Gotta
Did you?
gotta give me one of them.
So how does it seem?
Well, from the outside, there appears to be a pretty standard tower. They don't really have any. It's not heavily barricaded. It's not heavily fortified.
Oh shit.
There is a door leading to the tower proper. There's 2 guards stationed on the outside, and it appears there's 2 more archers or guards or scouts at the top of the tower. However, I actually managed to get inside, and inside the tower, I noticed there were tents, and there was enough sleeping equipment for up to 7 people, but I only saw 4. So it was a 3-story tower. So I only explored probably I would say the 2nd floor or whatever it was, and so there might be more at the base of the tower on the inside that we don't see. So at most we're probably dealing with about 7 individuals, but I could only see 4.
Well,
And they do appear to be ready. Like they're not. They were very alert, and they weren't just. Well, I guess I didn't. What were the guards' demeanor? I would have noticed that probably.
They you could tell that it was getting late in the day, but it's not like they're dozing off.
Okay.
You know, you get the impression that it's been a pretty boring day for them. They're ready.
They were
kick it in.
They were a little relaxed, but they were obviously not completely out, daydreaming. So if we try to make a frontal assault, they'll definitely notice us. So
well, perhaps since it was so easy for you to get in there and behind them, we have you initiate the assault from behind them, and then we charge in the front.
I have a suggestion, but I need to look something up first.
Balthassar pulls out a book.
Yeah.